Well, believe it or not, gardening actually has many different uses, and in this video I'm going to be talking about a lot of different things that you can gain from growing a garden in your backyard. Whether you have to do gardening on a fire escape, whatever that thing is called. I'm not from the city, I'm sorry. Or you garden in a massive backyard, or just an average suburban backyard, or even in your friend's backyard, whatever. Wherever you're growing your garden at, I'm going to be showing you some benefits of growing a garden and why you should consider starting a garden as soon as possible. We'll be dropping a video on how to grow your garden probably sometime next week, probably on Monday. So first of all, it could probably lessen your shopping list in the summertime, or for some people you don't even have to worry about that sort of stuff because you might be from a higher growing zone. But up here, as you could tell by the trees, it's almost May. It's April 30th when I'm recording this. Well, I don't know when you're seeing this. Comment down below which day you're seeing this on. But you can see these trees are pretty bare of any leaves. Well, there's buds coming on them and there's some leaves, but they're not fully developed quite yet. They will be probably around Mother's Day, so in like 2-3 weeks they'll be almost ready to be looking nice, but not for now at least. You can kind of see that being shown all around here. Unfortunately, that's the truth about living in the Northeast. But if you're from a higher growing zone, then you don't have to deal with that sort of stuff because, well, they can pretty much garden year round. Or if you're like me in the Northeast, what I'll sometimes do is I'll grow an indoor garden for the fall and winter. Next year, I'll tell you what, if I reach 5K by the end of the summer, I'm talking about subscribers, I'll try a hydroponic system this gardening season for the winter. So you can do a lot of stuff, but one of the biggest benefits here is, of course, being able to shorten your shopping list because of all the stuff you can be able to purchase off of your garden. And although I will say gardening isn't terribly expensive, I will say maintaining it could be more expensive on your well-being because you'll have to be out there a long time, and in the summer it's really hot. Another thing that I really like about gardening is being able to document the process and look back and see what I was able to do wrong. Now, this is kind of only applicable for like the gardening YouTubers out there, or TikTokers, or whatever y'all are. I don't know anymore, to be honest. But if you like document this sort of stuff, even like you don't even have to upload it. You can just take a video of your garden and send it to like your family group chat or your friends who know a little bit about gardening. They can give you a ton of feedback just by looking at the state of your gardening. All you got to do is provide some stuff like the fertilizer description and that sort of stuff, and you'll be good to go. Because gardening there's a lot of people out there that are really knowledgeable in gardening. This is my 5th consecutive year of doing a garden, and I'll say my knowledge on garden has definitely increased since 2020. Keep on, consecutive years meaning 2020 was the first consecutive year doing it, but that's not really the point, if you are wondering. So my knowledge on gardening, yeah, I could actually help you guys out a little bit. So if you like do like a garden tour and I like comment under it talking about like a state of a plant or something like that, then like consider or like anyone else commenting about it either, consider yourself in luck because you're about to get some knowledge about gardening. The gardening community is one of the greatest communities, believe it or not. Another big thing I love about gardening is its versatility. I know I talk a lot about versatility on this channel. In fact, this channel is actually pretty versatile if I don't say so myself. Like one day we could talk about dogs and the next day we'll be talking about gardening. Well, livestock gardening and dogs, but that's besides the point. So versatility in the gardening community is insane because you have one person over here that's growing in a raised bed in a small yard with like some stuff there that like they attach to like their fence or whatever, and then you have these other people over here that are growing their gardens in these massive yards like 10 times bigger than this. There's a lot of versatility, and there's a lot of stuff you can do to your garden that will help it out a lot. You can do some modifications. My favorite in specific is weed block. As you can see, this stuff right here is preventing the weeds from sprouting up in these center rows. It's really useful because weeds will be growing really quickly when it's the summer, and if you live in an environment where you get tons of rain every year, like I do here in the Northeast, I'd say we get a little bit over like an inch of rain a week during the summer, then you'll probably be able to have a lot of these weeds coming up. So to be able to block that sort of stuff, the weed block is a must. And also irrigation systems, those work out a lot, and these are all fairly inexpensive, I'll say. And of course, the last thing I love about gardening, obviously there's more stuff I love, but I just wanted to fit it into a few tips. Not really tips, but like you get one from and say like, it's just like the process in general of gardening is really fun. Like what you do is you start off with some seeds. The things that you plant, a couple seeds and some dirt, and then you watch it grow. You put it in the ground, And you watch it grow into like these like 10 feet tall sunflowers. Usually most sunflowers like 6 to 10 feet. We do have sunflowers that can grow as much as 12 feet, which is double my height. I am 5'11", so I'm almost there, man. But a big thing here is also like the trellises and stuff like that. That all's pretty cool. And you can see all this sort of stuff over here. Well, nothing right yet. Nothing yet. I mean, maybe soon. You can click that notification bell, whatever it is, and you'll find that there will be a trellis here in maybe 4 weeks. Memorial Day weekend's coming up, I'll say. Not this month, and a couple Mondays, so everything will be going into the garden that weekend, around May 27th, May 28th. So the process is really fun to do. It's basically rinse and repeat, but it's actually pretty fun. So yeah, there's not going to be any of those like how to grow videos tonight. I just want to drop that, get that out of the way. But yes, I just do want to give a quick progress update on something big that y'all will love. I'll be dropping next Tuesday, exactly 1 week from today, May 7th, 2024, a 1-hour documentary that I've edited personally. No people have helped me with that thing, except for maybe like 1 or 2 people that I've like got a small bit of information from. The editing was all done by yours truly, all that sort of stuff. You'll enjoy it, man. Maybe you won't watch the whole thing, but you'll watch a little bit of it. Show some support. The grind to 4K hours continues, man. We're gonna keep doing these crazy projects for the remainder of 2024. 2024 will be our YouTube takeover year, trust, bro. Anyways, I'm out here, guys. Subscribe.